Alright, welcome back to another video. Today, routine maintenance, or not maintenance, service. Routine servicing. What we're doing today, or what we try to do every morning, from both combines, grab the air filters out. Small one is the cab filter, big one is the engine filter. I'll clean these, I'll show you what's next. Doing this one-handed sucks, but you get the idea. Filters are done. Now next on the list is the radiator. We have to clean our radiators and filters basically every morning, because as you know, we have extremely sandy soil. So dirt and dust gets all up in the air filter and the radiator, so that needs to be cleaned every morning. Dang, you know, if this weather keeps up, I doubt we'd be able to harvest today, because it was like extremely foggy today morning, and now it's like super cloudy. Oh, I can feel the humidity in the air, and I promise you, if I come over here to these peanuts, they will not even be crunchy. Nope, not even crunchy. If that sun does not come out and does not dry these peanuts, we will not be harvesting today, but let's hope it does. Anyways, finished cleaning the radiators. Now next up on the list is greasing the entire thing. And yes, we do have to grease it every single day because there's a lot of moving parts. We've done it before where we don't grease everything every morning, and every now and then stuff will get tight. But anyways, we got grease zerks on these front tires here that swivel back and forth. Those definitely need to be greased. One time we did not grease them and they seized up and the tires didn't want to move. Then header has 2 grease points, one on this side and one on that side. There's a drive line here, U-joints, 3 separate U-joints right in there. Gotta always grease those. And then the back axle has a few grease points because that obviously turns. And the conveyor, and that's basically the same thing for both combines. New grease tube. You know, I've seen some guys change grease tubes on these Milwaukee ones, and I'll tell you what, it feels like they all do it wrong, because every single one of them that I've seen a video of where a guy does it, they all take the tube out whole different way, but after they put it in and screw the whole tube back in, they always say you have to bleed it. No, after I put this tube in here, it right away starts pumping grease. Never have a problem. Milwaukee grease guns, best thing in the world. Combines are now greased. Now what I gotta do next is I got to make sure all these chains are all tight enough. Every now and then they'll get a little bit loose. There's tons of chains. This side is full of chains, which they all seem good and tight. We don't want them too tight, obviously, but yep, so far so good. There's 4 chains on this side, and then if I'll open up this side, you'll see there's a lot more chains. Oh yeah, chains. There's this one too. It's this one. Yep, that one's fine. More chains up there. I'm gonna check all those. And then same thing to that combine. And yes, you cannot forget about cleaning out your combine. That is also another very important thing. Always gotta have a clean combine. Can't forget about diesel. Good thing we're pretty close here to the shop. We're only about a half a mile away, so just driving here to the shop to fill up from our new diesel tank. Can anyone spot the problem? That's not supposed to be like that, but we won't talk about that. We're going to continue working on the combines. We'll leave that to be fixed a later time. We might fix it later on today, but a little accident happened, but it's okay. We'll fix it and get back to work. First things first, now that I've finished servicing everything, we've got to disengage everything. And disengage, there's a bar underneath here. There's extra teeth that go inside the concaves and helps it thrash more. We're gonna disengage that and take that all the way out. All right, guys, enjoy the time lapse. Got a pump truck right here, conveyors right there, shakers ish sideways. Got a tractor over there. We'll see if we can make this thing work. Yeah, it's a little crooked. This side's higher than that side. We're put blocks underneath that side. We're gonna try to push down with the tractor on this end and see if we can bend it straight. And then we got these bars here that also bent. You can tell, yeah, they're a little bit bent. So we're gonna bend some stuff back and see if we can get this straightened out to where it'll work again. If not, then I really hope we do, but if not, we'll have to go get a new conveyor. Yeah, that looks a lot straighter. That looks good. So yeah, she's bent back. Maybe still like a hair bit off, but we're gonna keep it like this. It works. So if it causes problems, then we'll have to bend it back or fix it in the future. But as for now, this will have to work. All right, no more issues. Let's get back to harvesting. Well, I mean, so far, it's picking up good. Good peanuts, but it looks like it's still a little bit too humid. Moisture is just still a little bit too high, so maybe we'll just wait a little bit and then we'll get back at it. Harvest some peanuts again, 2.2 miles an hour. We had to get the second buggy out here. We have the 4555 on one and our 8335 on this one. And even with two buggies, we still have to wait if we don't unload correctly. So going that extra 1 mile an hour faster sure makes a big difference. If we would be going 1 mile an hour, then one buggy could easily handle it. But since we're going 2 miles an hour, it just barely works with two. So sure like having it though. But good peanuts overall. I promise, we're harvesting. You might not be able to see it, but no, we're harvesting. A lot of dust here. Wind is barely blowing straight in that direction, so we get all the dust. Kind of gotta just manually go. We don't have GPS on these combines, so you kind of just have to go where you think you gotta go and hope you end up in the right direction. Yep, now I officially don't know where I'm at. Now I can't even see a single row. I am officially lost. Can someone please come help? Thank you. tail on it too. Still quite a few pops. Yeah, there's a few.
Solid one good fresh off.
Still, it's getting humid though, you can tell that.
Yeah.
All right, one more round. One more round and then we'll call it good. It's getting a little bit on the humid side, so we're gonna call it quits here in a little bit. Well, I guess that's it for today. My brother just checked behind the combine and
That is it. Cleared in for today.
Yeah, too many peas were coming out the back, so we're gonna call it a day.
Back.
I'm done for the day, but my dad isn't. He's gonna continue baling here until it gets way too humid for him. He needs at least a little bit of humidity before he can start working. And now the humidity is just right for him, so he's baling. Looking good though. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. I do appreciate all of y'all for watching, and I just want to make a final note. I'll turn on the light here to where you can actually see me, but I want to make a final note. There's no hard feelings to that truck driver for hitting our conveyor. Stuff like this happens, it's okay. We ended up fixing it, it's no big deal. So we're moving on with our lives like nothing ever happened. So hope you'll have a great rest of your day. See y'all next time.